Hey, how's it going, guys? JJ Wilson is here. Welcome to another episode of the JJ Starwind's Corner. So, with this episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about space travel or space tourism. Don't know if anybody has been living under a rock or a cave, but the past 2 weeks we've had, about a week and a half maybe. We had two launches with celebrities in them. The first being Richard Branson, an entrepreneur for the Virgin Airlines, I believe, or Virgin Atlantic. And then just today is July 20th, you had Jeff Bezos, the chairman and founder of Amazon, using his space company called Blue Origin. And they flew today. Him, his brother, the youngest person to ever fly, I forgot the kid's name, and a lady named Wally Funk, who was a long aspire of wanting to go into outer space, but she never could because she was a woman. And she was the oldest person to ever go into space at the age of 82. So that in itself right there is pretty incredible. You know, the fact that they didn't really have any like real space exploration experience, and yet I guess the training that they had was kind of minimal compared to regular astronauts, because they were only going to be in outer space for like a minute or two. And we saw that with the latest launch. I'm talking about the Blue Origin one. It was up in the air, rocket boosted them up. You know, they felt those G-forces on there. I'm sure that was crazy. And then they were in zero gravity in the atmosphere, outside the Earth's atmosphere, for like a minute before descending back down and parachuting back down on land. That's the crazy part. They landed literally almost in the same area where they launched. And, you know, in past space flights, that typically doesn't happen. Like, they have the shuttle, but, you know, the shuttle stays up in the air until they can get back on land. And it's always, when they land back down, it's always in the sea. It's never back on land, typically. But, man, you know, with these rockets and stuff, you know, now these companies are able to land them right back where they placed them, which is pretty incredible. And they're remote controlled, like this flight was, and I think the Richard Branson one too. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So it begs the question, guys, like, what do you guys think space travel is going to head in the next 30 or 50 years? Because on the website of Blue Origin, they're already promoting like space travel for regular people, it seems, or they're in the works to do that. So with Jeff Bezos successfully coming back to Earth in the way that he did, it's going to open up a ton of doors. It's going to open up a lot of doors. You know, his flight being successful, Richard Branson's flight being successful. I wonder what's his name, Elon Musk. I wonder if he's going to go into outer space now. That might be the next challenge. All these rich entrepreneurs, they can just go up in outer space because they have the funds and they have the networking to do so. And that's only just going to open up the talks and the plans even further for space travel. It's just going to be like animes now. You know, and also the Star Trek and Star Wars geeks out there, like, hey, this stuff's right around the corner. Outer space exploration is right around the corner. You know, it really is. Like, it's funny how you watch animes like Gundam and Robotech and even Dragon Ball. You know how some of these machines are able to land back on Earth or take off from Earth, or some of them go into different planets, and how they have to, like, some create craters, like those small spaceships that the Saiyans were riding in. They would create these craters. Every time they land, it'd be so hard. But, you know, with the Blue Origin flight, they just took a parachute and they landed back down safely, you know, and they were able to get out and walk like it was nothing. It was like, wow, okay. And the crazy part is those people didn't wear astronaut helmets either. Like, they were just in a spacesuit. That was it, you know. And at first I thought Jeff Bezos was literally going to fly in that thing with a cowboy hat on, but he took it off. I'm like, what? They're actually going to let him fly with a cowboy hat? I was like, okay, that didn't happen. So, man, that's incredible, dude. It truly is. So, yeah, space colonies are on the way, man. Fighter pilots that can travel up in space and back down to Earth, it's on the way. I'm telling you, it's crazy times. We don't know what the future might bring, but it's definitely going to be incredible to see. So yeah, tell me what your thoughts are about space travel and the potential of it, and how long would it take for commoners to regularly fly up and down space? and what planets or satellites we could explore. But anyway, that's it from here, and I'll be on my way out.